Hello, I'm Lana Fink with Divine Messages of Light and Love. Today, I want to talk to you about overcoming fears. We have so many fears. I have so many fears personally. Fear of failure, that's huge, number one. Fear of not being heard, fear of not really getting through to the audience that the way that I know I need to. And it wasn't until I truly looked at these fears late last month, after a month of not really recording any more divine messages of light and love. And I said, wait a second, what am I doing? I need to push through these fears. I need to know that God is going to tell me what to say on these videos. He is going to help me make sure the message is clear so that when those fears come up, and they're going to come up all the time in your life, whether it's a fear of heights, fear of dying, fear of whatever it is in your life, right? I truly believe, can conquer any fear with God's love and guidance. So I did pray to God and I said, how can you help me overcome these fears? And he said to me, for the month of March, I want you to post daily 1 minute videos, TikTok videos, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. And I want you to do it for a whole solid month. Now, I have not been on social media. In fact, for the 30 years in corporate America, the only one I really used was LinkedIn. I wasn't on Facebook. I wasn't on Instagram, or absolutely not even near TikTok. And I took up the challenge. I said, you know what, God, you're right. Today is March 3rd, and I have completed the 3 videos, and I'm going to continue doing so throughout the rest of the month because I know how essential it is for me to push through this fear that I have of getting the word out there. And it's not that the word has to be perfect. It's more so, I don't love the spotlight. That's not why any of this is happening. I know that I have to explain to everyone where I came from. I was literally a wallflower. 4 years ago, I froze on Zoom and said I would never be in public speaking and I would never be in leadership, ever. I wrote it off. Well, God had a different plan for me. A year later, I was introduced to Toastmasters International. And I became somehow president of a brand new club. Immediate step into leadership. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let me do it right. I then was the area director the following year, and today, just 2.5 years in, I am a division director for District 47. And I oversee over 20 clubs and over 400 Toastmasters on their Toastmasters journey. The reason I'm so passionate about Toastmasters International is because it helped me overcome my fear of public speaking. And it's what brought me to you today. And when I was asking God, God, are you sure you're talking to the right person to step up and to send out these divine messages of light and love? And his message to me was, I have been preparing you your whole life for this. Think about it. Wow. He truly was giving me the tools I needed to step into this divine appointment for him. He literally gave me every single thing I needed to be able to step up, to have a voice, to explain to everyone who's afraid of public speaking, which is the number 2 fear of everyone, a lot of people, after death, right? So death is number 1, public speaking is number 2. And a lot of times it's because we feel we have to have a mask on and we can't be our true authentic self, which is what the message of Divine Messages of Light and Love is all about. It's about authenticity, showing up as yourself, being vulnerable, being raw, being real, because that is what the world needs today. We need leaders who are going to be vulnerable, who are going to tell their stories so that others can follow them and understand that they were not born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They literally had to go through the same exact trials and tribulations many of their teams go through every day. We need to hear the struggles that you've gone through so that we can get on that same page with you. I'm going to challenge each one of the leaders that hears this video to be vulnerable with your team and to know it's okay to be vulnerable. Because we all need to have that sense of authenticity to truly overcome our own fears and know that there is no fear that's too big. I truly believe that, no matter what it is. And trust me, I have a massive fear of heights that I do at some point need to overcome. I know I do, and I will, with God's help. My fear of public speaking is gone. And every single day through the month of March, I'm going to be sure to post those 1-minute videos, no matter what, because I want to show that I can, and I'm pushing through the fear of being seen. Because it's one of those things to talk about this, but to actually go out and do it, to be the person that says, okay, let's go. I'm all in. What is it you need from me today? And waking up every single morning, knowing more videos like this are going to be coming out, knowing that I'm going to be able to make an impact, even in one life, that's all I'm looking for. Because if we can just have an impact in one person's life, then I know it's going to be a domino effect and it's going to ripple throughout everyone else. So I challenge each one of you today to overcome one fear that you have, whatever it is. If you want any information about Toastmasters International, feel free to reach out to me. I know there's a club near you. Or you could even start your own club. That's what we did. We had a brand new club where everyone was the same. There were no speakers better than anyone else. We were all working from the same level. It was an amazing experience because we all leveled up at the same time. And Toastmasters clubs are springing up all across the globe. I've given keynote speeches at clubs in Africa and over in Sri Lanka. And I know that it's because of my devotion to Toastmasters International and my ability to connect with the audience that I was asked to deliver at those keynote events. I'm completely amazed that 4 years ago, I froze on Zoom and said I would never be in public speaking or leadership. And here I am just a few years later, obviously with God's plan in place and his purpose in my life, doing things I don't want to say the word never, that means it's going to happen. I didn't imagine was ever possible for me. So again, I challenge each one of you, try to conquer one of your fears and see how the world opens up around you. And continue listening to this channel for more divine messages of light and love. Have a great day.